Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nur Aisha binti Ottoman. My number matric is A19B1131. So today I want to present introduction, major flaw and self-analysis. So first is introduction. Agrobusiness is a business that involves agriculture, which includes agrochemistry, breeding and also agriculture and plantation. This knowledge is very important, especially about management, including in managing the business in terms of employee schedule, salaries, livestock management, and others. Major flaws in agrobusiness need to be analyzed by the agrobusiness operator, such as unavailable operational factor, such as unreasonable cost in each source of agrobusiness production or poor skill for each employee. Feel is quite difficult to do large scale marketing to ensure that their business industry is effective and can operate as well as possible, but in the agrobusiness industry, both agriculture and plantation have a Federal Agriculture Marketing Authority, or better known as FAMA. Self-analysis: working in agriculture or plantation workload such as management in various fields must be known by the owner nor the entrepreneur themselves. Emotional strength for the workplace will have determined effect on agrobusiness enterprise. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Nofarahana binti Zainal and my matrix number is A19B1103. I will present about how to find a niche and market analysis. Finding a niche. Finding a right niche for the business proved to be crucial in order to achieve success. First, we need to analyze the full potential of our business. It is very important to know if our business idea is feasible or not. Next, we have to determine the product or service we want to offer in the market. Knowing the full potential of the business is important to find out the possibility to enter the market. Finally, we have to increase our competitive advantage of the business. For example, we have to find a strategic location and finding a right price for the product or service. Market analysis. First, we have to gather all the information and knowledge of market. Secondly, we have to determine our target market for the business. Thirdly, we have to analyze the buying power of our potential customers. Next, we have to determine if our promotional program is successful or not. Then, we have to understand the needs and desires. Furthermore, we have to determine our target customer for the business. In addition, we have to know the location of our business is convenient or not, and we have to offer the facilities to the customers. And lastly, we have to have a competitive advantage compared to competitors. That's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Ibrahim bin Muhammad and my matric number is A90A0012. I will explain about plan of startup for our agriculture business. First thing first, for agriculture business, we have to begin with perfect plan of the several activities we have been doing in our business. To be successful, to extend, firstly, we need to create a business plan. A good business plan will help our farm our food production business grow. It can be improved our chances of receiving government grant or loan. Other than that, also help manage our business throughout hard time and identify additional form of revenue, tourism, and consulting. The next plan we have decide to our agriculture business is establish goal and objective. Identify the value that are most important to write down our board goals. What we hope to accomplish with our business. Other than that, is create a production plan. On this plan, we have some factor will help our choosing the most practical to our resources. The first is weather, second is soil type, and the third one is water. Next is I will explain about name and legal structure. For our agriculture business, we need to get or choose name of business. After that, we need to decide and make a choosing to operate proprietorship, partnership or corporation. The first way to decide the business structure is sole proprietorship. Having a single is an easy, fast way to begin making business transactions. This straightforward approach automatically puts your business in the category of a sole proprietorship. Next is partnership. Partnership is a single company owned by two or more people. Each partner contributes to all aspects of the business management plan, financial, and share of profit and loss, and also include an exit or dissolution plan. For another way is corporation. We have two ways for corporation has been we decided. There is C corporation and S corporation. The C corporation is in and of itself and legal entity liable for its potential debt. And for S corporation is profit and therefore taxes can pass out the S corporation to the individual shareholders. I think for that's all from my explanation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to sir. My name is Ikmal Hakimi bin Zainuddin. My matric number is A19B1153. Today I want to talk about the business premise and location. In the business premise and location, we have to need the suitable building for the business. Also, the location it must be convenient for the customer to come to the premise. And also, the building can be modified and renovated for a future planning and reasonable cost for upgrade. Which is, if we find the premise and the building, we must make sure that the building can be upgraded. So the lawyer is to make sure that we follow the regulation and follow the regulation for the different state with different regulation. So we go to next is merchandise. Merchandise, we must decide what we want to sell and what product we have. If you can see, in the agro business, we mostly for the entrepreneur of agropreneur. That's why we have a farm like the nursery, and also decide what we want to say, our product or the service we provide. Always check the stock in the inventory to make sure that our stock is always in the stock. And for sure, the supplier is the main important to make sure that our brand and our product, so supplier can manage and give what we need as an entrepreneur and as a businessman. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, my name is Nur Atia Sharmila binti Muhammad. My matric number A1090. So here I would like to talk about business record and finance. Business record. A business record is a document like hard copy or digital that record a business dealing. Business record include meeting, employment contract, and accounting source documents. Business record is important for all business. To keeping proper records provide business with an advantage over a variety such as tax, financial projection, and setting goals. Business record provide valuable information on which a method work to maintain a complete record of sales, income, expenses, account payable, and receivable. Most business records have specific retention periods based on legal requirement and internal company policy. Keeping good record help business owner manage their account, business performance, identify growth opportunities, and make better financial decisions. So the next is finance. Finance is defined as the management of money that includes activity like investing, borrowing, lending, saving, and forecasting. Finance in agriculture is important as development in technologies. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital. So to avoid this dilemma, there have two situations that can be analyzing. So to answer the question, we need to prepare and estimate all of startup costs, such as installing fixtures and equipment, service and supplies, beginning inventory costs, legal, professional fees, license and permits, telephone utility deposit, insurance, and advertising for opening. Next, situation is how much money will need to stay in business. They are divided into two parts, which is immediate costs and future costs. We need enough money to cover costs for at least for the first 3 months of operation. Typical expenses for 1 month may include living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utility insurance, tax, maintenance, delivery, transportation, and miscellaneous. Sum up the total estimate monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash we'll need to saving in account before opening the business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above because this money will ensure that we'll able to continue in business during the curricular early stage.
And Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Shazwani binti Azmi. My matric number is A19A1107. Today I would like to present about the after startup and agriculture business. So the first one is the revenue. Revenue is the sales of the business. Okay, sales help to consider in evaluate performance of the business because if the sales is higher, that means the performance of the business is in a good condition. The second one is analyze cash flow. This is to determine monthly cash balance. If the monthly cash balance is able to pay all the monthly bills of the company, that means this company is successful. Okay, the third one is the strategies that need to consider about to sustain the business in the industry. The first one is environment. Since agriculture business is producing products by nature, so the company needs to consider about the environment. The second one is social. The company needs to gain some training, skills, and knowledge to make sure that the company is sustained in the industry and they can produce the hard products of the company. The third one is economic. Since agriculture business is the one of national income, so that the company needs to make sure that they helps a lot in economic growth. Okay, as a conclusion, agriculture business is not an easy business that we can do. Okay, since the agriculture business is the food contribution industries, it helps a lot in human living and households in the countries. So, by owning and running an agriculture business can be included as continuous learning process because it needs a strong motivation and a strong goals to implementing this business. So these industries of agriculture has give a huge impact to the economy because it is one of the national income of the company. So by helping the every fresh graduates of agriculture business courses, they can continue the industries and help the industry grow by helping the economic growth too. Thank you.